So fun fact. Your boy kicked the power cable. But we are back. We are back. I thought the power went out. And I was like, there's no way, bro. Now my bruh. I by mistake kicked the power cable. I don't notice, right? Because it was literally like this. Like this is this it was this much off. It was this much off. It didn't even look like it was off. And I'm like, damn, the light went out, whatever. Where's the streamer bot thing? Hold up. Bruh. And then I'm sitting here, right? I get my phone and turn on the light on my phone. And the fan is still going. My ceiling fan's still going. And I'm like, if that's still going, why is the computer off? Yeah. And that's how we're here. Also, am I supposed to open StreamerBot before I go on stream or something? What's going on here? I guess so, because it's not opening. Hold up. StreamerBot, by the way, is how I do the multi-chat thing. I guess so. It's not. Well, I'm not gonna end stream again for that, so. That's a Florida problem with sandals. We're already in the winter boots in North. Did you win the match? No, the computer. I turned off my computer by mistake, and now the multi-chat doesn't want to work. So that's so odd. Why isn't it opening? Okay, there you go. What? I'm trying to get I got an update yesterday. Does that mean they're dropping a new set soon? No, the update was to let you know that they're aware that if you're using Staraptor with light, with memory, that it won't work. That they're aware of it. That's what the update was for. Alright, let's open the YouTube chat then. Bro, this is some partnership content. Have you ever seen one before, bro? Professional streamer at work. But yeah, since I turned off the game, it didn't let me get back in time either. Or a new Fampy promo? It could have been that too. It's just the reason I say that is because we got a notification, right? Alright, so instead of that box just saying that it's gonna connect the whole time and not do it, I pulled my second Rainbow Champ yesterday. Was hoping it would show up in your Wonder Picks. It still has time, right? It has like 3 days from when you pull it to pull up. I guess we're gonna hide the multi-chat for today. Yeah, I just gotta be extra vigilant with it. What to do with this space? I don't even know. Y'all just gonna have to. Do I have a? Do I have a logo that could go there? Let me see. Boom. All right, that's what's gonna look like for today. I'll fix it tomorrow. All right. For some reason the multi-chat doesn't want to work right now. Flippa, I kicked the power cable by mistake. It got caught to my sandals, and when I went to sit up, I turned off everything. As far as the game went, I lost it due to like not returning in time. Alright, we're gonna try this deck again with the theory of not putting anything but the Suicune down turn 1 and see how that goes. Te hicieron partner y se murió el chat. Bro. El cable de la corriente se me amarró en el pie y no me di cuenta. Me senté para arriba y se fue todo. Y ahora el chat, el multi-chat no quiere funcionar y toda esa mierda. Parece que si empiezo a hacer stream antes de abrirlo, no funciona. No sé por qué, pero bueno. Going first against the mirror. Let's see if this is the never wear sandals in stream noted. Saboteando tu stream, bro. Sí, ya en el Discord había puesto que Twitch no me quiere pagar. Que no quieren ver. Me quitaron la luz. Ya está hablando más de lo que... Okay. Again. That logo spot could be yours. It could be. Hablando malo de los nuevos jefes tuyos, sí, bro. I didn't pay the power bill. Okay, so Corndog suggested not to do nothing. So we won't do nothing. We'll see how it goes. Now that I'm not putting down the Froakie, I'm probably gonna draw all of it. Yeah. Ni Froakie, bro. Porque seguía perdiendo. He jugado Mirror 3 veces. Y las 2 veces que fui primero, me cocinaron. Porque I would go Froakie, llenaban la banca, me hacían swing de 80 y me quedaba frío. Porque no puedo ni atacar para atrás, ni cargar nada a tiempo. So, la idea es hacer nada. Estamos como SpongeBob con el Shell. Ahí con Squidward y Patricio. What we gotta do now? Nothing. Well, they already marched, so I feel good with this. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't get an. Have you ever gotten a? Did you ever try to do a math problem? Can I have something to eat? No. So basically, I guess the idea is to poke for whatever they give me. Because they're about to swing for 80. Or no, 40, 60 total. We Irida. We poke for 40. I don't know, bro. I just work here, right? It still feels bad, right? I'm not wrong, right? Again, I'm doing, and unfortunately he's not here to give me the rest of the lesson. But in this case, when I have more healing, nah, cause it's. You see, we win this trade, but we don't win any other trade. Wait, no, this actually kind of makes sense, no? The Irida didn't make sense. I apologize on the Irida. There was no reason to Irida there. The Irida doesn't make sense. I apologize. That was incorrect. I did not mean to Irida. But other than that, everything kind of makes sense. Because now they take the Suicune and we get first initiative on the swing. Again, Irida was incorrect. Should have played Choreos. Nah, Choreo. They have the Alto Choreo. I have more success playing Giratina. Yeah, heck yeah. I'm trying something different. Is the thing. Like Corn Dog, a top. I don't even know where he's at right now in the top, but a top player basically suggested to play it this way. Again, we were been in a way better spot had I just held the... Mars doesn't win because technically, actually... Mars definitely puts us in a good spot, but it doesn't win. Because they still have the way of doing enough damage, right? Actually, yeah, no, Mars does win. It could win. We lose to like a top deck Cyrus, but other than that, most they could do is 100. We listen to Corn Dog over here. There's a bunch of cards they could have top decked to win. The only, like, the luck is the fact that they're down to... We changed them from 10 to 1 card, right? We could have played it cleaner. Yeah, we lose to any basic. We lose to Cyrus. I'm aware. Corn Dog is currently 21st. Yeah, that guy's on a mission. The mission has changed, but it's still a mission, you know? Had a 9-game win streak with Suicune just to lose the next 10 games afterwards? Oh, no. Well, at least those 9 do make up for the... Okay, so that's neither... The Cyrus... Alright, GG's. Not GG's. Yes. But they're kind of sacky with the draws, though. They couldn't attack, though. That's a good thing. So they got one more turn to sack us. Red as well. I dodged it. I'm lucky as fuck. Yeah. Red isn't common in the list. Sí, bro. Corn Dog está cocinando con esto. Alright, what could they draw off of research? Nothing. Alright, GG's. I would say I dodged them top decking a basic, which again it's the whole point of Mars, by the way. The Cyrus. Red I wasn't playing. There shouldn't be on red. Red's not common. Back to Suicune Ninja for now. Cause before the power went out, Corn Dog gave me some tips on how to play the mirror with his list. So we're trying it out. Abreu, thank you for the follow. I would drop a Froakie first turn. Sí, bro, lo que me pasó, Verum, en el... Lo otro es que el deck debe tener una capa en vez de double XP, pero lo que me estaba pasando en el mirror es que tenía Suicune y Froakie, ¿no? Y luego, en su turno de atacar primero, me daban por 80. 80 o hasta 100 if they have the Greninja. Y no tenía forma. 60 damage si curan, 40. Le hiciste 20. Sí, pero no tanto es. El problema no es. La razón que no lo hacemos, no tanto. Jorge or George, thank you so much for the sub and what's it called? Supporting my pocket addiction. Lo que tiende a pasar, la idea no es tanto hacer damage como sobrevivir. Porque ya estás atrás porque fuiste primero. So al irse, a no morirte, te da tiempo build up y a la vez, bueno, lo que pasó ahí, lo que viste ahí, granted, I did it bad, right? I did it wrong. Ori's only for Dartina decks and basic on the bench, right? Basically, in theory. Against also there's other decks where you could wall with Ori. Yeah, it's going first. I told him like, oh, I keep on doing it and I'm losing. I don't know what's going on. And he said, don't do anything. It's like, what? Y bueno, en esa funcionó, even though we scuffed it, right? It worked although we scuffed it, but let's try to focus. Let's try it again. Y lo otro, Varum, I changed from Suicune to Lightning because we went against 3 water in a row. Y me toca Buzzwole. If they have Tina, do you still win? I don't know. It's work in progress. Also, we're like 4 for 4 going first with this deck. Yeah, let's see. We're sticking. Well, no, this time we don't have a choice but to do nothing. Does the strategy change with no Suicune lead? I would assume so. Also, if they don't put a Froakie, then maybe it's worth putting down the... You see, like here, it goes against what I just said, but it feels like I could afford to put down Froakie. We're definitely doing this. I think it's worth it. It goes against what I just said. But we also lay around Giratina here. This is different. Cause you gotta think. You heard about me, yeah, Papa like a pea, mommy. They don't have their own Froakies, I think. Yeah, I think you have to, especially having the cards already. And we kind of want to hold Mars, like we said earlier, to put him to 1, but whatever. Oh, we committed. We've set a game plan and we went against it immediately. That's what happens when he has to Mars, kind of. Yeah, he's forced to Mars. Also, if he starts attacking with Suicune, that means he's not charging Giratina, no? So that's a win condition on its own. Bueno, si lo tienen todo, there's not much I could do about it. Yeah, you know, mama, yeah, you heard about me. I'm a puppy like a pea, yeah, mommy. Okay, vamos a tenerlo en cuenta that then the bueno, that changes things, right? That technically we would have been at 100 health here. To 140. Sí, hubiéramos... Eso fuera 40, let's keep that in mind. Y also, we would have been hitting 40 back instead of 60. Bueno, feo está la cosa, ¿no? Bien fea está la cosa. I didn't stick to the plan, that's for sure. Solo un Cyrus. Oh, he's just throwing out cards before I find Mars. For a second, I was like, there's no way this guy had a stroke. Yeah, his gear didn't do nothing either. Granted, he went second though, right? Like, Giratina usually does nothing when you go second. And we didn't get Mars. Is there a line with Cyrus? Probably not. We're kind of okay though, right? Most they could do next turn's 100. Outside of them having like red, right? If they have another Mars, well, I wipe out mi casa, but no red, no Mars. They do have a red card, so I'll go cry, I guess. I should have thrown the XPs. I got greedy, I guess. I didn't think. Ah, that's on me, that's on me. No pensaba que tuvieran otra hand disruption. Today's score, actually, I'd stopped keeping track of this. I don't know, we're 2 and 3, I think. I don't know. At some point the stream fell because I disconnected, but again, they have 4 cards in deck. It's very likely that they top deck the out. But we're playing however we can. But he's likely only running 1 Irida to make space for that red card. Either that. It could be the 1 Irida, or it could be 1 Cyrus only. We're still fine. We don't do enough damage to Greninja. Again, we're losing to the top deck Cyrus, but we're trying to survive here. It's one Cyrus, one repel, 100%. Bueno, el repel se está cagando en mí. If it's a repel, his play should, if he doesn't have it, is probably retreat into the Giratina, put an energy on Suicune, and charge. No, I don't concede the that's a reverse psychology wall that I put. Jokes is like legitimately. If I knew he was gonna play like that, I would have taken the Giratina earlier, bro. Y me ganó. Yeah, he wins. He wins. That red card cooked me. I did not play around red card. All he does now is back up into Greninja, swings for 80 at the front Greninja, backs out to Suicune, swings for infinite. Like if I go Oricorio, the Greninja hits for 80. I think my record's correct. I don't know. But we didn't stick to the game plan, so. The bird is the spectator in the, yeah. So far, no hecho nada. Alright, real talk. If there's gonna be a whole bunch of water decks, I will. Gotta stick. Yeah, but the only issue is that I only got step 1 of the game plan. Corndog gave me one part, which is, yeah, just don't do anything. It's like, wait, then what? And I never heard from him. Well, actually, it's my fault for disconnecting the thing, but I'll do no Froakie for sure. They only have one Pokemon on the bench. That's a good idea. Like, and of course, change decks immediately, not the water. I've yet to play a not mirror in the. Yeah, no, I played Suicune a lot and I only got mirrors. Yeah, but that's it, bro. It's. I played it. I think so far it's been 4 games, 4 mirrors, and I went first in all of them. Yeah, we did go second with Taboo though. That's solid. One night here lives on the low, east is up. And we get to put our bench down, which is crazy. That G don't control us, Zima don't control us, man. You've been running Coco and Oricorio all day, bro. It's such a fun deck. I run, it's double Coco, double Ori. We gotta put our bench down. Red card. I saw Arceus, Zavala, Dartina, and Stokesdart, and I played 13 games today. They got a separate queue for Suicune players. This guy's gonna be upset when I'm playing but nobody on get it out. No. East is up. I'm fearless when I hear this on the low. How does the 2 Ori 2 Coco deck go against the Valor and Pardos? Not necessarily. It's not going nice out of it. If you're going second, you have the advantage, right? Because Plasma Hurricane into Mach Bolt knocks out the Savala, right? If you're going first, ideally, you might be better off a perfect situation, like a perfect hand, right? If you could pick your hand out and you have X speed, you let something up in the front and then you X speed into the Coco that's in the back. That's your best case scenario. Or you could try, we play so many repels and switches, send their Zavala out the way and try to stall, and then once you build up Tapu Koko, you're kind of in the lead. That's the idea. It's not perfect, it's not gonna work every time, but it's what you got. That's the issue when you put your 2024 songs. Every now and then, when you're on in your fields, it gets played. Hold up. Let's go to the next hype song. Okay. I'm not running power chord now. Hydrate. I got you. Oh shit. Almost dropped all the water. That deck could win. Oh, he said Rampardos. Oh yeah. If they hit up Rampardos, then you're cooked anyways. But ideally, if you go second, you outpace the Valet. Any red? No, we're playing Geo instead of red. The red doesn't really help the numbers for Tapu Koko. Since we hit 90, red gets you to 110. What Pokemon do you know with 110, right? Fuecoco, I didn't notice, and my sandal got caught on the power cord of my computer. And when I sat up earlier, boom, it all died. We lost all of it. Miltank is 110, but Miltank isn't an EX, bro. You see, and now Geo has the perfect range right here. The symmetry, yeah, we remember the symmetry this time. Also, the reason we charge Oricorio is because if they go into like Sylveon, they're not hitting enough. If they charge Espeon, we don't want all this energy that we can't get rid of. Haven't heard this song forever yet. And if they go into an EX, then we just swap into Oricorio and the game's over. Yeah, it's intentional because once I start it up, for some reason it's not working. So I'll see what's wrong with it next stream. But I think it's because I started stream before opening the bot that does the multi-streaming thing. Okay, so you see now we just hide behind Oricorio and the game's over. Actually, we don't even need to hide, real talk. If we go 90, they go to 30, they go up to 60. I probably should have swung for 90, but whatever. The issue with swinging 50 is that the heal... Actually, no, they don't outpace the heal anymore. We got rid of one Espeon already. I should have swung for 90 though. I'll give you that much. They got one more EV somewhere? They do, they do. Yeah, we should have probably stuck to the 90 damage, but... Again, they would have still out-healed, but... Excuse me. Yeah, we actually got cooked here. Yeah, we got cooked, I just pulled a double Greninja with Professor, 2 rare candy already in hand. Jesus Christ. But if it's Espeon, let's see. Let's try getting creative with it. Energy Coco and Casey Sabrina's? Nah. We lose to the Sylveon, so I'm literally playing solely around the Espeon. Nah, they have it. Go with Tabo first and then Cave after you can Cyrus. You can't Cyrus because the Espeon would just heal it. I should have gone with the 90 swing and hope for the best. I just watched Mario Kart World Players until I checked again and saw your live. I appreciate it. The games they could be better. If I go Suicune, it's just a bunch of mirrors. If I go anything else, I guess technically a counter. I get eggs, yeah. Am I tripping, or were they not all EXs? No, the one that they put down was not EX. The Sylveon wasn't an EX. Dartina time, it might be. You could have only won in the exchange of 90 if you had gone into Geo. Yeah, which we used earlier to get out to win the exchange earlier. The only way they were able to beat you was with Sabrina. I don't think that's correct. Oh, Shiny Eevee, yeah. The second they evolved, I dipped. That's why. Alright, so we got the Suicune matchup. You love all the new emotes? Oof, I appreciate it. They took a while to get them, but they're here. I'm stuck in Ultra Ball 4 and the meta just feels weird and all over. Yeah, Ultra Ball 4 is a cesspool of like everything you could never think of. Ultra Ball 4 is the nightmare? Yeah, it is. When did I start to stream on TikTok? Our friend, she wants to stream games on TikTok. All I gotta tell her is just tell her to go live, bro. I have posted. Do you need it many? No. I started with 100 followers. No, I didn't even have 100 followers. I wish I had a picture of where I started. I don't have a single TikTok posted. I don't have like what I did. You have to go through stream. I stream through OBS using Stream Elements, and they have if you download the extension of Stream Elements, they have like a sign up thing that works around the whole having 1,000 followers thing. And yeah, just hit live, bro. All the followers I've gotten it's been months now, right? I've been streaming for at least 3 months, I think. It might be 4 this time. Time's be flying. Time doesn't believe in nobody. Yeah. I don't have 1,000 and I can stream live. Maybe I don't know the exact rules, right? I just know that if you try to normally go through like the normal TikTok stuff, they limit how much you could do, right? You must have 38 followers to 1,000. That's amazing. Oh, I went just 38 more followers to 1,000. Oh, yeah, for real? Damn, y'all people been following like crazy. Then last time I checked, I was in 700. Or you're talking? Oh, you're talking about? Oh, wait, my bad. This is the Twitch chat. I got all my chats combined. Yeah. I think it could be 4. I lost count of the months, if I'm being honest. We lose if they have exactly like Greninja into some kind of board change. Anyone knows how much points is prior to top 10k? I have 1,800 and still nothing. Yeah, it's almost at 20 right now. Calla. Nadie no está viendo. No problem, Holy. But yeah, the only advice I could give you is hit go live, bro. That's to anybody, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. YouTube's tough. I'm gonna be honest. YouTube, I think like the only people that watch me on YouTube are like already subscribed from my other stuff. And even then, it's like the numbers are pretty low. I'm gonna be honest. As far as discovery goes, YouTube is rough. They got the repel. Bet. They're only gonna hit us for 40 though, right? Unless they start dropping their entire hand. Yeah, that's fine. Also, they've gotten lucky that we haven't drawn any of our boards change. You got banned from gaming TikTok because of the game called Liar's Bar? Damn. I saw other streamers. Well, actually, not. It wasn't TikTok, but I felt like that game was popular for like a good like 3 days. Like, it's like that deck you're facing is the. I won't repeat what you said, but yeah, no. Unfortunately, it's like one of those where like, and they got the healing. That's fine. That's fine. I watch a ton of pocket content. YouTube recommended you randomly because you're like the only pocket streamer that's on this late. That's fair. That's fair. That's how I got my viewers on Twitch. Shout out to Nick Pocket. Just decided he didn't want to stream no more for a little bit, I guess. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Nick Pocket too. That's the crazy part. Homie hit me with the. He hit me with the raid that one time, and the rest is history. If they have Guzma, they have Guzma. We gotta play around this, the Greninja for sure. But yeah, it's better for me starting a new channel and focus on stream. Bro, just do it. Yep. I should be at 2K, but I've been having pretty bad luck with Guzzlord. Yeah. Jesus. Okay, we play so many answers to this situation that we're in right now. Also, they have to get the Suicune out the way. Okay, yeah. Oof, thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Okay, so Cyrus top deck wins. Them not having the second Greninja also puts us in a pretty good spot. Thank you, Holy. Soy nuevo aquí. Que me cuenta, bro. Que me cuenta. Okay, so technically they could swap out, go for 100 damage. Este juego me está tratando a patada, bro. Bro, we play so much like, whatever, dude. Like, our deck is built to punish like what they're doing, and we just, no, it doesn't matter. Granted, they Irida twice, right? They Irida, they've Marsed at this point, and they got one. Oh, we auto lose. We auto lose because they have the other Greninja coming. They have the other Greninja Cyrus. That's the last 3 cards in the deck. Right, they saw. There's no way they don't play the Cyrus, but Maybe they didn't play it for some reason. I don't know. Pray they don't play Cyrus yet. I played double Cyrus, by the way. Luop made a post saying to check you out. I said, bet, now we're here. Yeah, no, Luop's a, bruh. That's probably my closest friend. I know Luop since 6th grade. And I've known other friends for like longer than that, but that man like would message me on the regular. That guy lives in Japan and messaged me on the regular. Asking how I do it. Yeah, it's a wrap. How can you play Greninja and not have double Cyrus in the deck? Well, no, there's a lot of people that drop the second Cyrus these days. Yeah. By the way, they played their entire deck. Yeah, they had their whole deck. They were not gonna miss. Today's a rough day too. But imagine, we missed out on an early Repel would have won us the game. Any of the two Cyruses we played would have won us the game. Sabrina early would have also won us the game. We play a lot of ways to manipulate the board, and we saw none of them. And even with so many turns without Suicune in the front, they drew their entire deck. It is what it is. If we lose again, I might have to go to Dartina, I'm gonna be honest. They needed all 20 cards to win, yeah. Calienta Dartina, sí, Dartina ya está en el bullpen. Time to bring out the full art Pika. Not yet, not yet, not yet. I believe in this deck. Bro, it's a shame that the bot isn't working for... Okay, we're going second. Probably the mirror. This is when they lead Ori and I cry. I feel every bit of these games, the traction is not... Okay, they didn't have Ori. Let's go. Bro, these people love doing turn 1 red card on the lightning decks. Is this a Alolan Raichu thing that Jody was playing? Larva, thank you. It happened, I noticed 30 minutes before stream, but it happened an hour before that. So like 2 hours ago, I found out that I was a Twitch partner. I applied last Saturday. It was my second attempt, so have you tried Solgaleo Double Red? It's quite good against Suicune. I have not. I've tried the version that plays Entei and the Pikachu Raikou deck you used the other day. It's so fun, love using it. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, it's definitely fun. It's just I don't know what we're going against right now. I'll be honest. Lo tienen todo. Pero wait, if they cape, that means they don't got cord. "19 Trainer Coco. The Valine Zero, no Ori or Babies is doing well in the Proc tournament. They opened almost perfectly, just no cord." Yeah. The no cord is definitely something. I guess they were afraid of me using red. First time since its release I've seen Raichu EX. And they're putting energy on Zero Aura instead. Jody posted it on Twitter. That's one thing of the... So if we don't draw a Pokemon, we lose no matter what. That's cool. Good to know. Oh, there it is. The Zera could swing, but then we get the advantage on that damage as well. Okay, then you just have to, they're forced to do that. That's not a bad play. That's you have to do it because otherwise they have to put it somewhere, right? Oof, that's tough too. If they go, well, we have double stars. Never mind. I was like, damn, if they back out and they use elemental switch or Dawn, they could go from Zera to Zera. But realistically, it doesn't matter. As long as they don't Mars, we're okay. Still trash, I don't see it being meta. It was the previous season. I finished 699. There's a guy on Twitter predicting currently says 3540 for top 1k, 3600 save zone. Well, we finally won a game, so that's cool. I tried playing Low and Raichu for a while yesterday. I couldn't get it to work well. It just feels awkward. Yeah, I don't. It looks awkward. Like surely it has like some good matchups, but like, for example, Suicune only has 2 energy, right? How hard is it hitting Suicune for? Granted, I guess the Raichu would be the answer to Dartina that Raikou doesn't have. So never mind on the Suicune thing. It beats Suicune, that's why. I feel like Raikou beats the Suicune and then they needed an answer to Dartina. That's what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know what the number is. Like right now, you ask me how much damage does it do per energy? I don't know. I just know it's more than what is it? Base 60, 30 per thing, right? So it's exactly 140. Never mind. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll keep going second. That's a good thing. And this time we got Sabrina, so they can't just sit behind an Ori. Base 60 plus 30. Yeah, the reason I remembered is because in my head, bro, what? Every turn 1, they just red card. Is that just a play against the Lightning that I was not made aware of? I could have held Ori 1 turn, especially since they already red carded, but we'll see if I get punished for doing so. If they go Greninja ping Cyrus, I got punished for doing this. If they go Irida, then we're fine. Okay, we're good, we're good. Overthinking. You pretty much stopped using. Well, I didn't even get a turn to use Professors. That's the thing. Again, he already used red card, and I'm not expecting him early Mars. Or I could prefer an early Mars, I guess. We could have PC'd there so that Ori was weaker. I mean, not weaker. Healed up, but then he just follows it up with the Greninja anyways. the play we do here, if the Suicune stays on board, is put the second Tapu Koko down, and then have both Tapu Kokos with 3 energy. I wonder if 18 Articuno would work against Suicune. High key, it could, right? Because they're only swinging for, especially early, like 40. But the second they find Greninja, you probably could. How does the deck go against Guzzlord or Dartina? The one that I'm playing? Because against Guzzlord is Ori. And I guess that's the same answer for Dartina. Also, that tripped me up that it was the same guy afterwards. We could definitely red card here. It's not gonna get any better. What the hell? Question of, do we cape or not is the question. Do we PCL or not? Do we put down the second Oricorio or not? They won't be able to Mars us now. I think, yeah, let's go like this. Yeah, Tense, that's why I did that play. So that both Tapu Kokos had enough for 3 energy attacks. You would have a bunch of healing as long as they play other Pokemon on bench, then Ori would be possible. Yeah, you would also play Repels and like Sabrinas and stuff to get the Ori out the way for sure, but in theory it could work, but as far in practice, I don't know, time will tell type of thing, I don't know. Which deck is the best right now, Suicune, or has it already dropped off? Nah, Suicune's definitely the best deck. The only thing is that it's sort of like, I don't know if you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! It feels a lot like Necros format, where you're either playing Necros or something that beats Necros. We have two Cyruses to draw. We also had a Repel would also win the game here. Bringing back to the days of Unicorn. Bruh. We have 4 cards that win right here. Let's go. Before y'all say it's lucky, it's like a third of the deck. We had Repel, won the game. Double Cyrus wins the game. Sabrina wins the game. At some point, the luck has to go our way. He was just pressing buttons anyways. True. He Pokeball, didn't put anything down. That was weird. Mad Kip, thank you for the follow. Is Skarmory X that bad in the meta? It 2-shots most EXs, pretty tanky with good trainers and doesn't need support. The issue is that it can't beat Oricorio, which is very popular, by itself, right? Obviously, if you played Magearna or something. But then if you're playing Magearna, you can brick on Magearna in a way that Solgaleo can't. Greninja and Oricorio, Skarmory. Also, Espeon, like if you go against an Espeon, I know it's not as popular anymore. They heal 60 when you're dealing 70, so that's also a tough matchup. You just don't hit hard enough is the issue. Because there's a lot of healing in the format too, right? You 2-shot them and they do nothing, but they're playing Irida, they're playing Cape, they're playing PCLs and Potions, like different decks of course, but is it worth trying? Yeah, it's not like it can't win. It's just there's reasons it wasn't in the meta last season, and the reasons still exist now. Just like Crobat, just like Jumpluff, all 3 of those cards, if they were printed in a different format, would have probably been insane. But not this one, like unfortunately. I feel like they're gonna hit me with red card anyways, but whatever. In the palette and stray, without any flotation. Oof, thank you for the dino. An inflatable boat off rip. Interesting. They hit us with the flop. Does that do any math whatsoever? No. Even double Greninja wouldn't be enough there, right? We could get rid of the boat right now, but I think I'd rather research. Hold up. I'll read that now. Red card. Sure. Yeah, because if they didn't have Suicune, that hand's probably Greninja filled. I could have... no, I couldn't Guzma and then also Sabrina, so we're fine. Can you see the deck list after this game? Yeah, no problem. I got you. If anything, towards the end of the game, remind me again, just in case. Because I am known for just forgetting. And it's not even... Can't do much if you're running normal Scar, though. But then that automatically makes it a different deck, right? New 21 point is officially out. Alright, let's play some of those songs, I guess. Alright, so they still sound Greninja. You can 1KO them. They can't heal. That's why I play Arceus with Cunning Link Crobat. Deals 160 a turn if you get it online. 160 and 180 if you have Darkrai too, right? I'm aware that if they have Cyrus, they could get rid of the Oricorio. But if I didn't do that, let's say I researched and I didn't draw Potion exactly, a second Greninja would have cooked me. I'm past the point of no return. I honestly didn't like running a Darkrai. I just run one red and I have 61% rate after 130-ish games. Honestly, didn't like running Darkrai. Just yeah, Darkrai. I don't know. It's a good deck. I can't even like. That PCO is huge. With a little touch and go. If you know, you know. Do we play around the Mars? Maybe. I go to the bathroom after this going, by the way. Ori plus Geo kills it. Oh yeah, you're talking about the Skarmory, like the non-EX one. Ahora sí estoy locked in, sí, bro, sí. Ahora está funcionando todo como se debe, ¿no? That's 3 in a row, I'm pretty sure. I got you. I remember about the deck list. The chat didn't go too off, so. It's a gamble to get stage 2 up with no card draw. So I do play Iono, but it comes in clutch. Oh, you're talking about the Arceus deck. Yeah. At this point, I just high roll Executors. Bruh. That's definitely that's a deck that ruins my day for sure. I don't like running Ori decks, but I may have to try this one. I love Ori. I know a lot of people hate Ori. I'm aware. There's one big issue with Ori that I agree with. That it makes some decks that aren't top tier. We're talking about like your, I don't know, what's a good example? Right now off the top of my head I'm struggling, but like, I don't know, like Snorlax, Ho, like that deck was interesting. But there's certain like fun decks that you can't even try because Ori exists, but it does stop a lot of the ignorant stuff. Like Stoke Charizard, if Coco Ori really does farm Suicune, it does. Use the Rainbow Rare. Rainbow Rare what? I'm assuming RR means Rainbow Rare. I hate Ori, but I love him, you know? Yeah. Thank you for the roses, brother. Wishy-Washy? Yeah, okay, like Wishy-Washy, Crabominable. A lot of the water decks, funny enough. But, I guess Incineroar, like, there's certain decks that just couldn't see play because of Ori. I hate that part. I guess Skarmory EX, Crobat EX, stuff like that. Although Crobat, you put Darkrai, you put a few Poison, whatever, you're fine. But then the upside, the Solgaleos and all that don't get checked is insane. Floodgates like Ori are necessary in any TCG. Yeah, I just think they might have like turned it too high, but I did say I needed a pee though, so I apologize for that. I'll be right back, I swear. 2 seconds. Nah, the Squirtle with the daily PayPal request. Nah, unfortunately the TikTok hasn't pulled up. I don't make money from TikTok, so I can't afford the paying it forward yet. I'm over here hating Ori. It's just a wet bag shield, the deck that needs to work around. You wouldn't play Magic and expect no board wipes. The only thing I hate is Dragonite and Dragonite players. I switched X Speed for Mars. In this deck, I actually like X Speed a lot, but what I think could be the Mars is maybe the Sabrina. But again, I said it in the YouTube video, anything goes, right? I just feel like Ori needs more of a negative effect, like only 60 HP or 200 retreat cost, just a basic with 70 HP. And semi-decent attack with 1 retreat. Like, it has too many things going for it. I see that. I feel that. Yeah, but by no means is it like a healthy, right? But my version uses double red card and no Sabrina. That also works. As the initial build, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, I'm some kind of like mastermind that saw this out of like. The initial build, even before Jody's one, a friend of mine, Dude TCG, y'all might have seen him in chat, was 17 trainers, which was double Coco and just 1 Ori. But then Jody came out with a list that had double red card, 1 silver. I tried it out once. I'm not the big fan of silver, I'll be honest. And no, it's not a case of I don't have the full art, because that's what happens with red a lot of the time. But in this case, I do have the. You see, this is a perfect example of X Speed being broken. If Pokeball gets us to Coco, right? I remember when we all said, why did Zavala get a 1 retreat? Right. Zavala is pretty ignorant. XP helps you keep double tabus alive, like it in there. It also fixes like awkward starts like this one, right? Like I didn't open Coco, but I can still going second. I can still technically find the Coco, right? Double red in this deck doesn't make sense. Red card, not just red. Can I show the deck? Well, once the game's over, yeah. We could Sabrina and see what they give us. Actually, no. Let's up the chances of finding Coco. Punished for playing the game mathematically correct. I knew it. I would love to see some buff of the first EXs. The only two that have survived the meta are Gira and Darkrai. Arceus is still there technically, and it came out before Giratina. Jesus. I remember I built this like 3 seasons ago, but Silvally ramp was too common. I was ahead of time. Silvally went from unnoticed to dominant in a few hours. Yeah. Maybe even less than a few hours. Yes, but... yeah, I wouldn't even play one red in this list, and it's not because of the lack of full arts. Interesting that they decided to put the energy on the Suicune. When Greninja's definitely the out to this situation, right? The Vali plus ramp is still a very solid deck. Yeah, yeah. It's solid, but it's one of those where like I've never liked to play because I would struggle finding the fossil. I hated when my opponent would top deck the exact answer they needed, etc., etc. Not their fault, right? But that's just us. Oh, there's something that was not heavy. I do wonder what they plan on doing. $90 puts them at 60. They swing, they go to 40. If they heal with Irida, they go to 80 again. Most I could do is make them go down to 60. Still remember Farfetch being played almost in every deck the first months, how things have evolved. How is there still no Vaporeon or Jolteon EX? Oh, and there's still no one. Okay. Yeah, we got cooked this game. As far as why, I don't know. They had everything, no? In theory. We led Oracle. Okay, no, yeah, we led Oricorio. We tried to find Tapu Koko, and we didn't. Okay, here. I'm not playing that one out. I got you, Forrest. Today's been rough, dude. We could try some Flareon. It hated me yesterday, but My bad. This is the same deck that we've been playing, just for the video. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, I know you. I know I'm not around. I've got a piece in the gun. That Coco deck was the only thing working for me today. Down 100, then up 200. Let's go. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I don't know. It's been a day and a half where I just don't. Nothing's working. I might have to go Dartina for. For the last hour of stream, I might just go Dartina. Has Dartina changed at all? Like, is there a are they playing? Is it still like hyper repel based now? Like now they're playing like double repel and everything. Dartina changes a lot of times. The supporters, yeah. Con mi metralleta, pa guerra. Ya estoy en coco, ya me ves loco. Ya lo sabes que yo te provoco. De culo redondo. Apparently, you're about to find out what Dartina plays. That's fair. What changed on Dartina? Recently, it depends, right? Because there's times when they're playing a bunch of heals. Then there's times where they're playing a whole bunch of like leaves, trying to retreat a lot. Then there's like it just changes constantly. So I don't know. I'll look it up after the game, basically. Hey, what changes is the supporters that go around it, basically, depending on where the meta's at. Still praying Nintendo adds Metal and Earth evolutions. You can do repel and red, for example. Yeah. No, I just saw a list that was playing double repel, Sabrina, Cyrus, like basically like my list, my Tapu Koko list, but in Dartina form. This is rough. X speed here would be beautiful. Them splitting up that energy is also, it's even better actually. It's crazy. I'm dreaming about a dragon evolution. I play Repel, Sabrina, Cyrus, and I have an Iono. You can play the deck in a lot of ways in this format and find success. Yeah. At the end of the day, like what you really need though is to open Dartina and Giratina. Like, I mean Darkrai and Giratina. Like you have to open both of them, and then you're kind of okay, right? What's it gonna take to break your heart? That doesn't make sense. Feels like a coin toss versus Suicune. If they get an early Greninja, it's over. Oh, you're talking about Dartina? Yes. Yeah, that's basically every matchup against Suicune, right? Unfortunately. I want a poison one, TBH. A poison. Oh, evolution. I'm like, what are we talking about here? Love's going back to friends, and I don't want about it till it's too late. I'm not around us initiated about it till it's too late. That could have been a mistake given the situation, but... Perfect draw here. We do play PCL. We have Cape somewhere. You also feel like this deck could use more healing. We have two heals and a Cape. Like, we have enough to beat Dartina, in my opinion. Obviously, it matters on like if you see it or not. It gets a lot awkward. It gets more awkward, but Guzma for helmet, right? Yeah, we're hoping. Yeah, we don't care about the Cape unless it's game changing, right? Like if it wins us a game, then we'll do it. But as of right now, we care more. We hold the Guzma for sure, yeah. And the reason we didn't take out this Giratina is because if they hit us with Mars, then we're just in danger for no reason. I'm watching on Twitch on my TV and I still found you on my For You page. You're famous. I'm just in the algorithm right now, bro. And I'm just, as many people say, I'm the only person doing Pocket this late usually. So if you watch Pocket, the algorithm's like this guy likes Pocket, and then it's like what do we got to offer? It's this guy. But I appreciate. We could take the knockout now, but let's keep on putting pressure. We're not in a rush to do anything. There's some Articuno decks at the start of rank. They rolled face first turn. Yeah, they roll. Yeah, they flip with Misty and then. Were you talking about this format? Because that used to be a thing when rank first came out. What exactly do you mean by love Pocket? If you spent more than 2 seconds watching a stream or a TikTok of Pocket, the algorithm is like. So love is very loosely used because I don't think anybody loves Pocket. I think we all hate Pocket, but we love it. You know, it's like a love-hate thing. I can't say I hate it fully because you know one day I might meet Mr. Pokemon and I gotta be like, yeah, dude, this game's the nuts, bro. This is the best thing I've ever played in my life. Es peor en nada hasta ahora. Dale. It's a love-hate. But basically, if you spend 2 seconds of your eyes on a thing, TikTok's like, just throw all the Pocket at you, bro. My wife tuned into my stream once, and then all day, she's like, always on TikTok, right? She looked at my stream once, and then ever since then, it's just, that's all they feed, the algorithm feeds her. It's like, oh, so you like this stuff, huh? And I'm aware this is like a very boring matchup so far, but we're doing our best to play around stuff. They already used their Cyrus, so most likely all they have left is like a Sabrina, maybe Repel. Oh, they already used Repel too. I'm gonna throw a Geo here. It's better than Dartina versus Dartina. Yeah, I'm gonna use Geo so that next turn we have the play with Guzma. Obviously they have heals though. That they've used one potion. They definitely play PCL. You have to assume they have helmets somewhere in the deck. There's the helmet. They Marsed us for 3. That's the reason we haven't killed Giratina, by the way. They're like low-key desperate at this point. We drew the exact same hand, minus 1 card. I don't remember what the 1 card was. This is literally a pick your own adventure. We won. How do you want to win is the question. I'm gonna open 30 packs in a few. Wish me luck. You need a second gold Pokeball? Bruh. I wish you nothing but luck. Low-key, I wanna... It's like, add me real quick, so if you pull a red, it shows up in my Wonder Picks. I'm opening that same pack because I still don't have a full art red. And yes, I have the gold Pokeballs, and I never pulled red. I could have thrown XP there. I probably should have. I doubt they're on double Mars. But still, it's the correct play to do. A lot of builds are only running 1 POW, 1 PCL now. Yeah, we went with Cyrus. Weird seeing someone that high at ranked without something to counter Ori, and he has... What is... And if he has, why does he feel his... No, he doesn't have... The Alta Ori is Helmet and Darkrai Pings. It took forever, but we got there. GG's. I would have wasted that to avoid Mars for sure. X-Speed and Cape. Yeah, no, lo que... That's right, that's right. Lo que pasa es que ya usó Mars y ya usó Red Card. So no pensaba que me iba a tirar otra. Pero, again, it was correct to throw it out anyways. Yeah, we didn't need it. Typical Ori against Dartina play, yeah. Perder después de 30 minutos duele. He could... Bueno, that's his fault. He could have left earlier, right? Seen the Ori and say like, oh, never mind. They always run at least the Koala? Nah. The Koala hasn't been in a Dartina list in... I don't know how many formats, actually. He didn't see the helmet is the issue. Granted, we had Guzma the whole time. Sí, ya lo había usado. We need gold research and gold red card already. My wallet could only afford one or the other, so let's go with the research. At least we got guaranteed Coco. What we do need is the X speed off the top, right? Todos los males, Héctor, por los anormales, Don, cuando decida darle en el carro, depende de los cristales. Empañan, messing up the lyrics. I've never seen Kamala and Dartina. There was a time where it was very popular. It was the out of choice. He used Potion and PCL? Yeah, he used everything. He used all his hand destruction, all his healing. The only thing he didn't have was the 2 helmets early, and even then... Jesus. Why is his hand so big? I feel like that's the most common mistake Dartina players do, using healing too early. Why is hand so big? Something I say every time I play against the Water Dog. Look at that. We red carded them and they're back to the full hand, the full grip. But as long as they whiff on the Greninja, we're fine. Are they gonna flop? They're retreating. Oof. This Repel has never looked better. You see the ones and the... Dios mío. Why did we red card? Why did we red card? It's okay, it's okay. We're fine. Jesus, bro. Wasn't that Cyrus, bro? Like, nah, because they already researched. Repel's still gonna go hard, bro. Nunca sale, pero por mí. Te vas a dormir, pero si paso, levántame. Ori doesn't hit fast enough. Like the 70, yes, does threaten. I guess I could have just gone with Ori, but it's easier to build up. Whatever. Real talk, I probably should just stayed in with Ori. Another Suicune. No Irida. Charging the non-Greninja. Oh, and what's the math? They do 100 total, so we don't need a PCL technically. But if we don't PCL and they red card, they Mars, I mean, we just lose the healing. Let's do it now. Technically, actually no, we didn't have another Tabu Koko because there's another play where we could have like swapped the edge stuff around, but it's Suicune. You know they're not gonna break on Greninja, so I couldn't even type it fast enough. Red card was correct play. It was correct, but they drew it anyway, so it feels bad. I love TikTok, bro. So insightful. I play everything. I play everything. So at times I play this, at times I don't. They had the Mars anyways. No, they didn't. Oh. 8 cards in deck. Playing it to the best of my ability. They still got it. In theory, if they don't have Irida, which to this point, they have everything. Double candy doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter, right? Because they could swap to the Suicune. They could back out to Suicune and get the knockout, of course. You're right, what's that? I'm playing the Toxic Field. Holy shit. One long day of work for Apple pre-order. I'm out here. Alright, take it easy, brother. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so if they don't draw Irida again, and we have Cyrus somehow. Okay, so they need to not have Irida, and we have to top deck Cyrus. He's just the main character, yeah. I'm a side character, yeah. Pokeball's fine. No target. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because we killed the Suicune. Okay, so he's forced to back out. Okay, everything so far so good. We have Sabrina that stalls for a turn. Actually, no, it wouldn't because he sent out this. We need Cyrus. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. And it doesn't even matter because they just go double ping. I'm just glad all the chats aren't combined because y'all be laughing with me. Change decks. We might have to. It's just I don't even know what to change it to. It feels like anything we queue up just gets cooked. How's my win rate against Suicune with this deck? A lot higher than it than it appears. I haven't kept track of every single game though. That's the issue. Where's the top of the leaderboards at right now? Almost at 8K, bro. Fate Vegeta will forever be second place, bro. Where's my boy Corn Dog? 20th, dude. Top 20. That's crazy. Alright, let's look at the Dartinas, I guess. This is what I have. Is this the one I have? No, this is the Kaitsu build. Excuse me. I was rooting with Cyrus. Yeah. Unfortunately, Cyrus wasn't there, bro. Alright, so I have Limitless open. Let me check. What's the best performing? Granted, these tournaments are like, you gotta take them with like a grain of salt. People be playing the randomest things. Jesus. Only one Dark Argentina made top cut. That's crazy. And like barely. What's top cutting this thing? Was top 1 playing to be the double points from top 10? Probably Suicune. Or Dartina. I don't know, I actually don't know. I don't know if number 1 right now streams. I know number 2 is on Dartina. Or at least was. Yeah, that seems pretty standard, right? They're cutting Sabrina for Repel. They have Guzma over Sabrina in this list I'm looking at. Double Potion the same. Pocket Match Tournament had 450 players and Dartina wasn't that high on that list. Let me see. Has Akage updated the list anytime soon? Recently? Whatever, let's just play. This is pretty standard. Let's just play like this and see what happens. Well, if I click on it, right? Bro, this song's the bop. Ojalá tenga suerte. Nice. If we get Rocky Helmet, I think it's fine, but man, is there somebody with a spare 1-star Pichu? I actually only have a playset, but I'm sure somebody will have it. Oh, because their deck doesn't play any EXs. So there's like nothing to hold it for. Like, if they red card or Mars me, I don't want to see it again. I'd rather have this deck than Suicune Greninja. Or you rather face this deck? I don't know. I have a disdain for Rampardos. Okay, so at least Darkrai survives another turn. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so we have two options. We could Mars now, putting them down to 3 and hoping they don't have nothing. Or we could wait till the Darkrai gets knocked out, Mars them then to 1. But if they ran Pardos before that, we're cooked. I'm gonna be greedy and wait. If they rare candy to Rampardos, we just cry. There's nothing I could have done. Because I could have Mars and they could still see it. 2 Shenanigans, 1 Litten, 2 Candy, 1 Cineroar, Rex through all these decks I've slept on. The only issue is that it doesn't go through Suicune. And that's the most important, that's the most popular one. Bro, this guy either is holding the cards he needs or just has the worst hand imaginable that you've ever seen in your life. It 100% does, then just make the content, bro. Na 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 na, oh, na 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 na. When the leader of the bad guy soaked in pain, heard the echo from a secret highway. He must have forgot to close this door. Those dismal chords, and his 4 walls declare him safe. I love how Hoo-Hoo makes Insomnia a positive ability. Actually, I've not read Hoo-Hoo, I'm gonna be honest. Put the 4th ones out. No light bulbs in this house, so I head out. Sequent decks make the mistake of hitting me with Greninja, which allows me to swing for 140 switch. Oh, the reset happened. Oh no. Let me free. Oh. True gentleman right there. Yeah, the only way they weren't cooked was like if they had like a cape to put on top of the Rampardos. Like if they found Red Candy, Rampardos, and cape. When does the season end? The 27th. So there's still like over 2 weeks left of games. Unfortunately. It's quite the grind in this format still. We're gonna be here a while. I got you, I got you. Let me just check my Wonder Pigs. My champ. Looking for any full arts. A red would be perfect, but nothing. You love 21 Pilots? Their album came out. I'll listen to it post. Actually, I could put it here, but I don't want to like make y'all listen to however many tracks straight of 21 Pilots. So I'll watch it. I'll listen to it in my own time. Their new album came out. Is it right? Yeah, because it's technically Friday already. Yeah, so their new album's out, and in a month, I'm gonna be able to see them on concert with my little brother. Do I play the actual TCG? Not competitively, no. I do have like, there's no like product near me. Like the best I get is like, I don't know if you've seen like at my local Walgreens, they restock quite frequently these tins that have like 2 packs of Paradox Rift and Twilight Masquerade, I think it is. Actually, I can confirm. It's definitely Paradox Rift and something else. And Twilight Masquerade, yeah. So I have codes on me, but I don't. And then I put together the Charizard battle deck and the Gardevoir battle deck so that I could play with my wife casually. But I don't play it competitively, no. Unfortunately, I don't have like my nearest locals is not that close. I have good luck at Dollar Tree. You should ask the employees when they restock. I have to check my. I don't have like the good thing about the Walgreens is that it's walking distance, so I check it like quite regularly. I would have to find a Dollar Tree that's near and then do the same. I gotta check that. I gotta try that. But yeah, they once had that same Walgreens, which by the way, Walgreens sucks for buying packs. It's okay because of how expensive everything's gotten. My bad, I did not show you the list. My bad, I'll show it to you right after. I apologize. But what's this called? Now I forgot what I was initially talking about. Walgreens upcharges, but nowadays that's like regular charge, which is crazy. Like their standard booster packs are $6, but if you go to the local card shop or you're trying to buy a pack for like a retail pack right now, like I mean not retail, market price is like through the roof for no reason. Well, actually the reason obviously is because it's hard to get, but you get what I'm saying. All right, we do have Leaf in hand, but if they play hand disruption and stuff, I'm up. Actually, let's play it this way. What's the address to that Walgreens asking for a friend? Dollar Tree's like $5 a pack. Mine only had Destined Rival. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The one time they had something like free, recent, it was Destined Rivals. But they never had Journey Together. They haven't had Black Bolt and whatever the other one's called. White Flare, I think. Well, I'm glad I played it like this because Guzzlord could make a lead Pokemon cry. But yeah, the Walgreens has the Paradox Rift thing, and it's a thing where luckily when I go pretty early in the morning when I can, so I usually get them during restock, right? But if I wait, like if I decide, oh, I'm not gonna buy it today, whatever, they get bought out immediately. And I don't know who it is, but yeah, there's somebody who's just like me that pulls up. I don't buy them out though, because first of all, I'm not scalping. Second of all, I can't afford to be buying those packs. They don't like especially to rip them, right? If it was to like resell or something, maybe it's worth it, but like right now, I'm pretty sure you could go to Walmart.com and find those tins. I buy 2 packs and leave the rest to pray and pray kids find them. Yeah, I buy. The first time I saw them stock, I bought 1 of each tin because it's a Darkrai, it's a Slacking, and what's the third one? Darkrai, Slacking, and Tyranitar. So I bought 1 of each different. They usually every time they restock, it's like 2 cases worth of that. The repel is fine, but not necessary right now. I did that twice, and then I was like, I can't afford to do this every time they restock. So the last time I did, I just bought 1 tin. I haven't been too lucky with my pulls though. But the reason I do buy the tins is because Paradox Rift has this Steelix full art. My favorite Pokemon is Onix, right? But that Steelix that comes with Paradox Rift, obviously it's not the chances you pull it aren't like too high, but bro, it looks so nice. I pulled the Cynthia's Garchomp SIR worth. Oof, that Dollar Tree was stacked, bro. That's hype though. That's hype. Where am I supposed to go? If only you knew what I knew, you could see just what I see. My wife wanted me to sell it because it's a shoebox instead. I hope it's sleeved and at least in a top loader or something. But yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Now my wife is pretty good about stuff like that, mainly because Jesus Christ, gotta love this. Sleeved only. Well, I guess if you don't plan on selling stuff, it doesn't really matter. But now we're at the mercy of like Cyrus and stuff. Considering selling it and getting me some free LeBrons, that's also a play. Can't get mad at that one. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't even know what's the correct play right here. We got kind of trolled with the play, and I didn't want to use the leaf already because the play here is if they swing with that Guzzlord, they're cooked. If they don't swing with the Guzzlord, we could still wait fine. If they have Goose, oh, they have everything. They have everything. I can't do anything about that. You Master Ball every season? Yeah. So far, I've made top 1,000 every season. My peak was before win streaks were added. I got 59th. That's the highest I've gone. I don't know the play either. I've had energy for the 20 damage and then use Guillotine ability. Yeah. Unfortunately, had they not Guzman and they would have ran into the helmet, we would have been able to get rid of this thing. But they did, so now we don't have that play. The play though, it's we just gotta survive one more turn of them not healing. We take out this Guzzlord, and then with Repel, we're able to get rid of the Celesteela. Like right now, this is they lose because of this. As long as everything goes well, right? But so far, every chance they've had exactly what they needed, which is rough. This is kind of a funky position, yeah. I did forget to charge Giratina. Low key doesn't matter, but yeah. That was a... It's a no... What's the thing that Edgy would say? A no... A no bellow angle. At least if they lose to me and they can't Mars us. But you're correct. I should have, even if it was charging this one or charging this one to like not get grind cord. Whatever the explanation you want to go with, the correct play was obviously to bellow with somewhere. Just passing was not intentional. I get stuck at Ultra Ball 4 every season because I refuse to use meta decks. I hate myself. It's fine, bro. At some point, you just gotta get like through it. You're gonna have people pull up to your. Well, actually, if you don't stream, that's not the case. But I have people pull up to my stream every now and then and say that I'm hot garbage because I'm playing Dartina. When I've literally spent the last hour, the 2 hours, playing like everything. I played Suicune, I played Tapu Koko, I played, and no matter what, they'll pull up and say, "Well, you're playing is trash, right?" So it's fine. Just have whatever rules you want to play by, and that's it. It's not that you rage on your own. Yeah. Yeah, well, I was trying to say, like, it doesn't have to be streaming, just regardless. Just play whatever you want. It is. If you don't like meta, don't play meta. And this is that good. Sabrina, Repel, they all did the same thing. Yeah, GG's. Like I said, the Celesteela was how we're going to win. The fact that we were able to hurt it. But why no baby decks? Because I just opened babies, bro. Guzzler has way too much HP for basic that can drain your energy. What were they thinking when they made it? Guzz auto loses to grass, so it's not that bad. It does auto lose to grass. It feels so bad going against a grass deck with Guzzlord. Have I tried the new Jody experiment? Is that the Alolan Raichu? Because if that's the new experiment, I have not tried it. We did go against it though. There's no grass, even Buzzle wasn't present. Sin, you'd be surprised. I think it was 2 streams ago. I started with Guzzlord because it was doing well off stream. And my first matchup was Buzzle. There's also eggs that just pull up. Bro, I forgot 2 games in a row. It's your generic Darkrai. It hasn't changed. Hold up. We got 90 seconds. Hold up. In 90 seconds, I could pull up a similar list. Hold up. Download image. Hold up. Not that. Hold up. All right, so screenshot that if you want. That list, you take out Guzma for Sabrina. That's my list. Screenshot that. Yeah. There you go. I stream on Twitch and YouTube as well. Bet. Thank you, Gina. Or GG. Thank you. No problem, Sizzle. And to friend that asked me so long ago, and I completely forgot. The only person alive that didn't get immersive Guzma, haven't seen a normal one ever. Alright, bet. Wait, that's Dartina. I want the Guzzlord. Oh, I don't have. I can show you the. Oh, if you go to my YouTube, there's Guzzlord. But thank you, TYMWT. Virizion incoming 2 energy for 120. What generation is Virizion? Alright, we gotta try to find Giratina. Lord Exo, thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, no Giratina. Fortunately, though, Rocky Helmet. Yes, we could technically repel if we wanted to slow them down. If that was the case, I probably should have repelled. It's fine. It's a basic, so there's no way. So Galeo's 2 energy for 120, and it's a stage 2. Well, you gotta think like It could be 2 energy 120 with like a super. Actually, no, yeah, 2 for 120 is not. It's too much. But I'll say like technically, Entei is 120, but and so is Suicune, but it's not just 2 energy. It's a lot more than that. You gotta love these games. At least he can't just attack anymore. Haki, I should probably just do double potion. Sub to my YouTube just now. Ah, thank you, thank you. I do have a 17 trainer Guzzlord on that channel, on the channel. No one else could. This is so troll because if we just had a Pokemon... Bro, what is going on? Just... 19 trainer Darkrai. Loses to Oricorio, yes. I probably should have used red earlier, but... Trust we're getting Mega, so nothing matters anymore. Everything's gonna be broken and grass made it at this point. Surely we'll draw some Pokemon, right? We got half of our deck is Pokemon. There's 5 cards that get us a Pokemon here. It happens. Bottom deck Tina, the last 3 cards and Pokeballs, everything was in the bottom deck. No way they add Mega Blaziken with no broken grass basic. Well, Mega Blaziken would just get cooked by the grass. I mean, would cook the grass, right? Alright, if we lose a game like that again, we'll switch again. Because they revealed Gyarados, they revealed Altaria as a psychic Pokemon. Well, technically fairy, but you know what I'm saying. In the card game, it's a psychic. The one posted 9 days ago? Yeah. It hasn't changed much since. NF's energy right now is a little too much. I needed to take it down a notch. If you don't play a day, does your number of Master Ball go up? Yeah. If I don't play for an hour, I'll go from, like, let's say right now I'm like number 500. I'll go to 600. Or even higher. Like, it climbs really fast. I'll hold Mars until I see a Froakie. Is this my full-time job? Nah, I wish. Nah, I work in the morning. Put down a helmet. Nah, I stream 4 hours Monday through Friday for love of the game, bro. I just enjoy it. And I make YouTube videos out of the content and so forth, like. But nah, I make enough. I make enough to pay what I put into the game. Like, I could max spend every set and technically call it like any gifters. Like now, I used to, because I every time a set drops, I would spend the max amount of gold that you can in one day. And that was way before I even made content. Like, I was a fiend for the game, right? Then I started making content, and now I've gotten to the point where at least that spending, I could say like, oh, my streaming pays for that. I know it's not very much, but you know. Okay, so we did say we're gonna Mars when they saw Froakie, and they definitely saw Froakie. So yeah, I'm not like... It's cool. I just got partnered on Fun fact, I got partnered in... But I'm scared... They probably have Guzma, right? But you still got kind of got... It still feels correct to an extent. Yeah, I got partnered in on Twitch. So... That's pretty good. Supposedly, I kept paid more because of that. Not enough to make it a full-time job, but you know, we're going... New Gyarados deck seems fun, but somehow bad. 140 at turn 2. It's kind of crazy. It's scary. You mean like the Mega Gyarados? Or the... Oh, you're talking about like the one that punts the bench away. Like the one that's coming out or the one that already came out? Open a business account and use it as tax deductibles. You're a banker in IRL. Bro, I was thinking about that. Not specifically the banking stuff, but I should probably open some kind of like account for this sort of stuff. And like just put all my YouTube and everything under something like an LLC or whatever. I don't know the terminology. I'm not even pretend to know the terminology. Like my day job is a garage door, like installing and repairing garage doors. So I have a degree in kinesiology for like no reason. So you know, gotta love U.S. education. What grass megas are there even? Venusaur? Yeah, Venusaur definitely has a mega. I'm pretty sure it has a mega. Actually, now don't quote me on that. I didn't play when megas were a thing. Gen X and Y, I didn't play, but I'm pretty sure, right? They had to have given him a mega. Yeah, there's definitely a mega Venusaur. Not bad, you'll never do this time. See me on my lowest, you don't have to drink. LC and Corby, you open it to protect yourself from lawsuits. All the OG starters have megas? Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, this is a good draw. Or we could hold it for one more turn. The only issue is... Alright, what's the math here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna use it. At the risk of being okay, we go at 130, we swing for 100, I put them at 30, so they can't technically attack unless they Irida. Wonder why Gen 2 and or 3 starters didn't get EXs? Well, Gen 3 starters haven't come out yet, technically. But yeah, Gen 2, maybe in the next mini set. Are Redwood coming clutch right now? Yeah. I was kind of hoping for it, but... I'm also scared of, like, Greninja, Rare Candy... Like, Rare Candy, Greninja into... Okay, Irida's... It's not fine. Like, obviously, we're still... Actually, no. If they keep Giratina in, we're definitely fine. Less so. Okay, they can still hit us with the... With Greninja after all of this. Okay, no. Okay. Speaking of the red, this is so odd, bro. Bro, the fact that they haven't had Greninja yet is kind of crazy. feels like really bad though, because I'm trying to like, I can't set up Giratina and dodge this. Like I literally, I'm forced to do this, which I didn't want to do. Which makes playing the Darkrai kind of bad. That means the last 3 cards is a combo of Greninja and Rare Candy. Yeah. Alright, it could be both Greninjas or both Rare Candies and they have like the rest already in hand. I don't know. We're pretty screwed, I'm not gonna lie. We lose. Unless the last 2 cards are the Greninja or whatever. And even then, like we're still like in a bad spot, right? I got a full art Entei yesterday, but I wanted a second Suicune. Soon. Okay, so literally the bottom 2 cards of the deck are either both Greninjas or both Rare Candies or literally anything. But we still got cooked because they were able to take out our Giratina. This is the game where we didn't start Giratina, right? It took a while before we found it? Or no, they started... No, it's that they went first. Okay, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. They have to have Cyrus. What sucks is that they have enough energy to just go... Actually, no, they're gonna go double... There's just no way to winning this. Unless their deck is complete garbage, but... Once again, they have everything in hand to my 8 cards in deck, and it's just... We just didn't draw it properly, I guess. Funny enough, if they didn't have the cape, we would have won, but they do have the cape, so it doesn't matter. Go here... Also, if they didn't have the other Suicune already built up as well. The win conditions them not having Cyrus in the deck for some reason. Do you go till 3 or 4 a.m.? 3 a.m. Eastern. So I have a half hour left. Why are ranked rewards so underwhelming? They're super underwhelming. Ah, let me just leave. So 20, yeah. Maybe a little longer if we're like mid-game, but yeah. We're both Eastern time, bet. I'm not gonna lie, zero fun having with Dartina right now. Thank you for the roses. Yeah, I feel like at least top of Master Ball, like top 1000 or something like that. Like at least give us enough for the 10 pull, right? That's granted. I'm like talking to deaf ears, but we could try Flareon just to change it up. That's another deck that we either draw really well or just lose. Like there's no in between. You know what? Let me try out. It's gonna take a second to build it, but for the sake of trying something else, there's that Koala deck that's going around. I'm on coins. Darkrai coin. Whoops, Darkrai. Again, I don't know if the list I'm playing is the best one. It's just the list I have right now. When you shy away, searching for that feeling, just like... I'm gonna build the list that I have in front of me, and then we could adjust it according to like whatever the meta is looking like right now. That's not how it's not literally just... I love you. We could play the gold one, but it messes up the vibes. I'm calling drunk. Medicine. It's not your perspective. Yeah, taking any fall. Now honest, I'm better than I used to be. Forget about it, whatever. The delta is all I have. I'm proud of all the punches that I've thrown. In the name of someone I no longer know. You're drunk and alone. It's so bizarre having a meta where everything feels bad, even the best decks only feel like 50%. You know what's crazy? In a meta like that, I probably have the best win rate I've had in any season. And by I mean I do have the best win rate I've ever had in a season. This deck is the baby Darkrai Koala Arceus deck. This is one of the type of decks that I wish somebody made it so we could just say like, oh yeah, that's the whatever deck. But you took a pick, I'm not sure if this is the most efficient list of it. So no matter what you play, you're only winning like 50% of the time. Yeah, it's you'll be lucky and you'll win a lot more than that. But yeah, let me see if any of the okay. So I guess it's listed as Darkrai Arceus. There's 2 lists at top with it. They beat all the Suicunes. That's good. How about this one? This one lost to a Suicune. Okay, let's look at the list that beat all Suicunes. It's 4 babies. They play Mantech. They probably have the gold. I don't have gold. Okay, so it's okay. No, so yeah, this is pretty standard. It looks identical to what I'm playing right now. Bet. This deck is trash. 3 babies won't come all up. Well, I'll die on the sword. That is not really. It is what it is. This list as is currently the best performing one in a tournament, and I'm aware that there's luck. There's obviously things that go into it. Just tried in front of Entei and wasn't as bad as I expected. Run it, yeah. We're gonna run it. Let's go. Call it baby, dark, koala, god. I don't think I've ever seen any of those cards. YouTube content, baby. I guess I should entertain the other list. The one that lost 2-1 Suicune. This one's also on 4 babies, but only 1 koala. And instead of... What are they playing instead of the fourth... Instead of the second koala? A second Mars. Oh. Just like they... as they intended. So I just realized that everybody on my team is just sleeping, right? Except for the Arceus, everybody's like... We got Magby sleeping, the koala sleeping, the little kid in this picture sleeping. Not that there's any like reasoning, like not... I have no input on that, but that's... It is what we're looking at, right? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go here. We do play double leaf, so there's a world. Yeah, the Pichu's sleeping too. I knew that already, but we do play double leaf. So there's a route where we just run through here. Yeah, the Froakie's scary, but not much I can do about it. Interesting choice. Yeah, what I'm saying is, where did we go? Tell me your 2 cards in hand are Rare Candy Greninja without telling me the last 2 cards in your hand are. But even if that's the case, I'll stick to my guns here. The Bodon Froakie? No, it's they 100% already had the Greninja, so they just put their cards down in hopes that I don't red card them, or if I did, like I would draw less like accurately or whatever. Bro, I swear, bro, handcrafted. Guess like they get to pick out whatever cards they want, and they probably already have the Cyrus. I'm just here trying to top deck Leaf because realistically there's not much of a hope otherwise. But I could promise you that the guy who beat all the Suicuns didn't open like this. The Leaf, yeah, when they have everything else built up, that's nice. And if I Leaf, I can't red. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I shouldn't have put down Arceus, but actually it doesn't matter, but I shouldn't have done it. If you're wondering what I'm supposed to do, it's I lost, right? At this point, I'm just like taking in what the deck does, which right now is absolutely nothing. But Shakal, thank you for the follow. Mommy, holy shit. I'll just leave. This one's unwinnable. Only 27 though. Let's get something going though. Let's see what happens if we open the if we don't open Koala lead. Or if we see Leaf early, right? Either one. We basically weren't allowed to play on that one. Granted, I have a hard time vouching for this deck because on paper it looks just as ugly as... Okay, this is solid. This is solid. The Koala's ability is that if you charge it while it's in the active, it goes to bed, bro. It knocks out. They should add an object that allows you to play 2 trainers the same turn. That's a little too good. That'd be too good. There's so many good supporters. They're low-key letting you put 2 supporters in the game by making cards like Red Card, Repel, where you get to Sabrina technically and still do something else, or you get to Mars them and still do something else. That's like the closest they've gotten to. 2 supporters in one turn gets like wild, because like for example, like you could draw 2 cards and then still have anything else. Like trust me, if you're getting like if you feel like you have bad luck now, imagine if. Of course, now we're gonna get Dragon Knight, bro. I kind of want to see a Dark right here. Asking you shall receive, I guess. So basically, if they don't evolve ASAP, there's a chance to just win outright next turn. Alright, they're looking for it. You just won with this deck, let's go. Dragonair. You feel like when you go early with Arceus, you get cooked? Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get cooked right now too. But I don't really have much of an option, right? Like, they're gonna have it, and then I lose to Lyra, but what else am I gonna do here? I guess I could have, in hindsight, we let the Mantike live. We could have let the Mantike live and just charge Arceus. But then we still lose to some form of like them doubling up. Like our only chance now is... Cause how hard does this thing hit for? This is for 20. Our chance now is just for them not to have Lyra. If they don't have Lyra, then we have a chance. Time roulette, go, bruh. If they had it, they don't got it no more. And if they didn't have it, we hope they still don't have it. Granted, they could just hard retreat. They could hard retreat into... Like, the correct play was definitely not getting rid of the Mantike, but... They saw Lily, that's just as bad. Yeah, there's no... We can't have no way of hitting for 180. There's not much we could do against Dragonite, though. A full art Magby would be OP. There would be some good synergies like Will, Misty. Can you imagine? Yeah, it'd be too strong. Versus Dragonite, it's always a massive gamble. Yes. Another stream where we just go down 40-something points, but we got time for like 2 more games. Do we just gamble with Dragonite? Feels like Charizard? Yeah, right. Let's just go full. I don't like that Koala deck. Arlis is pretty generic stuff. Let's play a couple games. At least 2 games with this. Sizzle, bad time? Yeah, it might as well just go all out, right? I'm looking at the tournament, of course none of them topped because the deck is ass. But we'll try. And Hydra, yeah, I need that. What did that say? Bro, I wish I could read the sticker, bro. Sunrise, thank you. It's been so long, bro. That I saw your name yesterday because I got gifted subs and one of the gifted hit you. And I saw Sunrise and I'm like, bro, I've not seen Sunrise in so long. That's a throwback name. But we are going first. We have a electric energy coming, so we'll start with Mantike. Yeah, you gotta thank either Colt or Lee. I forgot which one was it, but somebody gifted you a sub. Arceus Cunning Light Crobat legit feel more consistent than Arceus Dark Enemy. Alright, let's go research first. Jesus Christ. Communication, I guess. Wait, hold up. What are we playing against? Fire? Yeah, there should be no Ori here, so. No, not that. Let's go you. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yep. That's a mana playing a deck like this. That sounds about right. Thanks to gifters, yeah. And just like that, I wish I had the other Dragonite, huh? They could have also added an item that says you win the game, but part of the game is identifying which ideas would make the game less enjoyable. Flare and Pusavale, is it a thing? It's a thing now, I guess. And of course, no rare candy. So now the Flareon gets to set up. Ah, it's a nightmare. I guess, well, they can still repel, right? I was like, oh, research means no. But repel in a Savannah deck would be some ignorant stuff. But yeah, the boss lady called this. Unfortunately, is the last game. I'm ending a little shorter than 3, but the baby's not doing well. They're healthy. It's just they're not going to they're not going to sleep. So I gotta go help her with that. That's exactly what we needed to even have a chance, bro. Alright, let's just high roll. The other Dragonite would swing for 180, and then we're stuck taking 100, and then we're stuck taking 130. Ain't no way they put a body that loses with 50 damage, bro. So they gave us a chance to win. That's it for the show today. Unfortunately, I gotta go for tonight. Granted, it's 2 minutes before 3 a.m., so it's a little early. I owe y'all 2 minutes next stream. How about that? GG's. Bro, that was. I hate Dragonite. I hate Dragonite. I like that Dragonite. You hate the EX? Nah, it's thank you for the GG's, Hayden, bruh. Sometimes Gavin is the best option. Yeah, the other Dragonite, the EX was not gonna be able to do enough. GG's. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming back after I kicked the power out of my own computer. Tomorrow, actually, now that I'm offline, like off stream, I'll look into what partnership lets me do, and I'll try to make changes where I can, and that's about it. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll be back tomorrow or same time, same place. Actually, I even started late today. I apologize. Today was good and not good. Alright, take it easy, take it easy. Let's see. I'm gonna check who's streaming on Twitch and then I'm calling it. Alright, we got Slack. Let's go to Slack then. Take it easy, people. I don't even have the chat open this time. Alright, Arvite, take it easy. Herman, GG's. Sin, take it easy. Hayden and everybody, we out there.